Hey everyone, how's it going, Skin Nation? Look who I have visiting the channel today and here at Schaefer Clinic, Fifth Avenue. I'm so excited. This is Greta.
Hi!
If her mask looks a little crazy, it's because I am famous for using masks to pre-cleanse before HydraFacial and before a lot of my facials. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a nice aromatherapy towel. I'm going to wipe that off and we're going to do a quick chat while we do a HydraFacial. Alright, so she is flying today and I wanted to make sure to give her super amounts of hydration. And so I use the mask to cleanse, and then I'm using this aromatherapy infused towel. So I really like to use rose essential oil mixed with geranium. And the reason why is that rose essential oil is not only pure rose, is not only hydrating and anti-aging, but it actually has a high frequency. So what does that mean? So all living things and all things have energy and frequencies to them, including flowers and essential oils made from those flowers. So when you use rose or rose hip oil, it actually has a super vibration at a high frequency and is really great for healing and for infusing into the skin. And then I use geranium essential oil because geranium is known for cleansing and for being antibacterial, antifungal, and antimicrobial, as well as really good for your hormones. So those oils pair really well during facials. All right, Greta, so you were telling me that you love HydraFacials.
Yeah, it feels so good and it looks amazing after.
And Greta is a model. She's a really successful, busy model, finishing up a huge school load at FIT. So she's balancing work and school and a busy lifestyle in New York City.
It's all fun.
So I'm using, it's midwinter here in the northern hemisphere. So again, she's traveling today, so I want to give her a lot of hydration. But I'm also using the new purple tip for HydraFacial. So they came out, their tips are very customizable, and they came out with this new purple tip. And it's a little bit more aggressive, but because we've just bolstered up her skin with the hydrating mask, this is going to really help to open up the pores and help her skin absorb the serums that are used in the HydraFacial. And because Greta has had HydraFacials before, I'm going to be using the 30% glycolic peel on her. This won't give her any downtime and it won't make her peel. It's just going to really help her skin be super clear while she's in LA, because it's really hard for your skin to adjust to the climate changes. And one of my subscribers asked me just yesterday from Egypt, hello, if you're seeing this, she asked if HydraFacial could break her out. Well, in my experience, no. It's not normally the device that technically breaks someone out, but what it can be is a purging effect. So with any type of facials or any type of skincare treatment, I usually have my patients come a day or two before their wedding or before their event, or for my models that normally come once a week or every other week, I normally have them wait a day for a big shoot. or sometimes even the day of the shoot actually works really well. Because like she said, her skin looks really good when she gets a treatment. Have you ever done that, Greta?
Having a facial the day of.
Yeah.
No, but tonight I know like I'm gonna be doing like going to this agency party at my friends tonight, so like it will be nice to like go and have like really like plump, glowy like skin. That's also like I also feel like my even though it's plump, it's only plump in the good areas, and it's still like hollowed out in like my cheekbone area and around my nose and everything. So it's nice to just have like a really good fresh feeling when you know you have something that night. But I've never done it before work. No.
Yeah. And didn't you notice, like with the lymphatic drainage, because I always include the lymphatic drainage from the HydraFacial first. I really saw some sculpting on you.
Yeah, I feel like because like I had never had that before from my memory, like it was such an extra drastic result.
All right, so for all you Esties out there watching this, I really like to titrate people up in terms of the peels, and instead of sort of jumping on the high percentage peels straight out of the box, I really like to make sure their skin's gonna tolerate it. And again, these percentages are really tiny, because imagine that over-the-counter peels over-the-counter night creams are, 8% or 9%. So it's not like these percentages are really high, but I do like to proceed with just a little bit amount of caution. And then as with anything else, the technique is very deliberate, and there's a feathering technique with the glycolic. So you want to move super quickly. And I do a little spreading. I'm not sure if that's in the technique, but I don't want any pooling or puddling of the peel to stay on any one spot thicker than other areas.
I'll take a little video of this part too.
Okay. We are coming to you from my temporary location. As you know, I'm always with Dr. Schaefer here, but we at Schaefer Clinic, he's building a whole new floor, and I can't wait to bring Greta back.
I know, I already can't wait to see it. It's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you. I'm really excited too. I'm excited. You can be my terrace facial model.
I know, it's gonna blow up. It's gonna be the next New York biggest thing to do. I actually love the feeling of like the tingly feeling of the acid on my face right now. It feels amazing.
I love the shine too. Like it really, glycolic and salicylic acid, that's an amazing combination. It's kind of like salt and pepper. Your glycolic acid is your alpha hydroxy acid, and the salicylic acid is your beta hydroxy acid. There's only one beta hydroxy acid, which is what sal acid is. And sal acid is typically used in acne formulations because it really helps. It's aspirin, and it's used in acne formulations because it really can break up the skin, the breakout. And then the glycolic acid is what you normally feel as the tingle because it stays on the surface of the skin. The molecules are quite big with glycolic, so don't let I'm glad you mentioned that, because don't let the tingling scare you. It's actually,
I actually like it.
yeah, right? It feels alive, and it looks
nice.
Amazing. I'm like talking but sort of looking at you, and it looks really good. So I like to, you're supposed to neutralize your glycolic peel with water. I actually like to do that, and then I use a little bit of rose hip essential oil for the massage. I do massage during my facials. And this is the one that I use here. And yes, I mix with CBD tincture. CBD for life. All right, so I've done my massage with the and I'll do another video on that also. But I used my CBD tincture and CBD rub for her décolleté and shoulders. Shoulders were a little bit tight too. The traps were a little tight, and then I did a lot of work with my rose hip oil on her jaw and on her lips, so you can really see how nice and hydrated and sculpted everything is. So I'm just gonna quickly finish the HydraFacial protocol, and I really love the Antiox Plus part of the HydraFacial because I feel like if you did nothing else except the deep pore cleansing and the Antiox 6, your skin will look amazing. And remember again that the technique is super deliberate. I'm going to come around the other side. So what you want to do, and I learned this at HydraFacial Effects in Long Beach, California last summer. It was an advanced training. So technically, I'm hey,
You're
Patricia,
doing too much
come
fun back
in.
here.
How
we
are
are.
You look so
Relaxed.
peaceful.
How are you? It's good.
You were trying to speak
No, I haven't before. I haven't been before with exam, but
Oh, that's
I was like, yeah, mom.
Oh, you nice.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I love HydraFacial.
Oh, that's great.
How are you? I love the office.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should do it.
I just love candy bars.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
it's
I eat it. I love candy. LA, so please, like, okay, cool. I love it. I know she's like, I'm like, so nice. It's amazing. I'm so thankful, guys. Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm gonna fill it up with it too.
Yeah.
It's next week.
I'm breaking the rules a little bit with my lip technique, but as my subscribers know, folks that watch my videos, I'm obsessed with soft lips. I talk about this all the time. It's like a little weird. So I do, look how beautiful these lips are naturally, but I love to use this really delicately on that skin. And it really hydrates the skin. And I'm not pulling or twisting. I don't know if you can see. But it just makes them look so pretty.
I can like feel instantly.
Yep. And then I did a lot of massage in the lip area. She had some adhesions. We get these adhesions up here. So she had those, so I really worked those out to smooth the skin out and then to work with the muscle around the lip. And then in other videos, I'm going to show you about acupressure and show what you can do to yourself at home. You know, a lot of it just looks like something like that. But more to come. All right, it's moisturization time. And this is the way I hydrate my patients. I smush it in my hands first. I know that's not like the stylish way to show how to do it, but I think it's more even than putting dots on the face and then mushing in the dots. I don't see how that works. So I like to work the moisturizer in, get a little bit on the neck and décolletage. Please take care of your décolletage. And then I'm using the Restorative Skin Cream by Alastin. Remember that Alastin, and then I'm going to use the Ultra Nourishing Moisturizer for her. And remember that Alastin has a booster on the HydraFacial. So if you ever want to, bring your HydraFacials to the next level or make them more corrective in nature, you can use the boosters that they have. And I love Alastin products and how they have the restore, replenish, and re-strengthen Trihex technology in all of their products. So this is giving her some nice glowage here. In a minute it'll be absorbed, and we're gonna do the gunky really quick, which is probably, I don't know, what do you think, the best part of having a HydraFacial?
Is seeing everything that comes out of it.
Wow, your gunky is really clean. Hang on.
Not bad.
It is not bad at all. So this cleans out the tubing in between every patient. That is so not bad, but look at the particles. Eee.
It's like, I can totally, ew. You say it's not bad, but like I can't believe all these little flecks are in my skin.
Sometimes you can see blackheads in there.
Oh my god, my boyfriend needs this.
Boyfriends, you need
Well,
a
he actually
HydraFacial.
has like really big pores in his nose, but I don't think it's all blackheads.
All right, see you guys next time. Mwah.